songwriter and he could sing. Bringing in money like raking in leaves. I was just trying to get paper to sneeze. I chew, that was a blessing. She's special to you, I don't look at her special. Actually, I treat her regular. Not being seen, we not making no spectacle. Gates had a first and he gave it to Kevin. All the above, we do all the etc. Scared of the switch out my cellular. He talking reckless, don't call me back ever. Passing through Garden to holler at Glover. Shout out to Black, shout out to Shedrick. Great Monte Carlo, 911, just hollered at Trail. I'm like the rapper, my section ridiculous.
Let's meet the visiting Chicago Bulls. At shooting guard, Ronald Frazier. At small forward, Jeffrey At forward, Evan Mobley. At guard, Gary At center, number 7.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. And now it's time to take another view of that huge SWAT.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Chicago on D. Doncic feeling it out a bit.
Stay on him.
5 to shoot. And it's Chicago with a board. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I love the intensity from Mobley. Right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
That one misses.
At the line, 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Pass to Sharp. They set a pick. 3-pointer. New York, no good that time either. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Frazier.
New York foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the inside.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And there it is for them.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
2-1.
There's a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Misses the layup.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Stolen. Pass to Sharp. And here we go. The Knicks. Okay. Look out.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's the pick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Doncic, right side. Inside. Deflected. Here's Frazier. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. To the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Looks like it's time to get hot, fans. Here they are, your Knicks 7-time squad.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Chicago, only 2 spots back.
You know, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And it's Doncic missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. Second, the Knicks.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low. And he can't jam it through.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Nice move. New York, no good that time either.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
4-3. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes. He's got 5.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Puts it up from 12. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Here's Sharp. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 2. And again, another missed shot. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Bulls. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
They're really working the paint now.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And there's the screen. Pass to Frazier. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
New York trailing. And here's Doncic. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Takes the 3, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Mobley on a screen. Plenty of space. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Sharp. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. The three-pointer off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
New York has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Off target from outside.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
God, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now a timeout called by New York. Grant, the All-Star break is soon approaching. How important is that break for the players?
Oh, the break, it is so crucial. It is needed, no question about it. And any chance to get some rest is a big bonus. Also, of course, refocusing as a team and making a plan for the rest of the year.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Here's Sharp. They double him with Mobley. Outside, Anderson. Jokic against Doncic. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anderson gets the bucket.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
Chicago leading. Jokic with a screen on Anderson. Richardson, the pass to Jokic. Outside Richardson. Pass to Jokic. Guarded by Doncic. 14 feet away. Tipped. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 4.
Well, the Knicks shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Madsen. From deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Jokic. There's the drive. And the dunk by Jokic.
There is a little speed from Jokic on that drive. I mean, you don't expect him to put it on the floor and just go.
Pass to Anderson. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got his second basket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
18.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Now Jokic. Doncic grabs the miss.
Chicago foul. Nikola Jokic. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 8.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Going inside. On the wing, Richardson. Jokic in the post. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
New York ball. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Number 2, Tony Parker.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out in front. They're up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Madsen. Down low. Here's Davidson. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Outside Richardson. From outside the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. New York trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man, really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
There's a screen. Off with the layup. And for New York, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. There's the 3. New York no good that time either. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Anderson's got 6. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
On the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Doncic passes to Anderson. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Anderson inside. 6 points for him. Missed inside.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
He can't hit that time.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And here's Doncic outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 1. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And there's a pick. Guarded by Doncic. Ooh, it's stolen away. Ooh, ripped away. Outside Richardson. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Chicago calls timeout.
Time to get that now, everyone, because it's time for a t-shirt call.
Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. In the 3rd spot, the Knicks.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
So it's Chicago now. Trailing by 2. Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the 2nd quarter. To the inside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Davidson missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 11.
Now Doncic, 10 points for him. Back to Sharp. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And Petrovic gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Sharp. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
The previous play is under review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Make some noise for your Knicks sitting at third.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Your Knicks city dancer.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
To the left side wing. And here's Jokic outside. The Knicks with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the basket by Chicago. Three-pointer Sharp. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Can't hit from in close. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Covered by Jokic for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Jokic the screen. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Timeout called, the Knicks. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's the look now at the last few months of assist numbers for him.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
Here's Sharp. 9 points in the game. Anderson passes to Sharp. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the middle. It's picked off. Here's the break. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Baldwin's checked in for New York. Luka Doncic comes in for Anderson. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. And it's Chicago with a board.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
First half, 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Pass to Baldwin. Fires the 3. That shot missing. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Doncic. First free throw is good. And the Bulls making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Good on both. So it's the Knicks now, leading by 5. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
New York has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. Clock at 6. They set the pick. And it's New York scoring again.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Comes up empty down low. In transition, here they come. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. One second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's New York, ending the quarter up 10. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, if they haven't given away so many possessions, check this out, Shaq. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Pass to Mobley. Launches it. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And for the Bulls, Doncic outside. The 3-ball. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And for the Knicks.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Mobley on a screen. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Frazier from downtown. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Back to Mobley. It's stolen by Doncic. Inside. Misses from short range.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Mobley. Six to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. That's tipped. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Doncic. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Baldwin, the pass to Doncic. To the inside. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. Chicago has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Into the lane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first. Timeout called. The Bulls.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
And turn your attention courtside for your next breaker dance group.
Richardson's checked in for Chicago. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Second, Chicago.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16.
No foul. First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Sharp, guarded by Richardson. Blocked! And here's the fast break. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Now a timeout called by New York. against the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the wing, right side. Pass to Baldwin to stop the drought. We got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Just 5 on the clock. Doncic with it. He's got 16. Hits the three-pointer.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Knicks lead 68.
They set the screen. The kick out to Richardson. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Sharp. 15 points in the game. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Frazier, he's checked in for Chicago. And it's Doncic missing. The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. With the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Baldwin. To stop the run. Yep, count it. He's got 9.
Good shot selection is often the result of great execution.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. There's a screen. Over to the wing. And that one is hammered home.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 19. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. They set the pick. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Anderson. He has 6. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Doncic outside. Pass to Sharp. There's the block. On the take, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Sharp following the bucket by the Bulls. Mobley with the block. Guarded by Doncic. Richardson for three. The Knicks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Baldwin. What a terrific move that is.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Frazier. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Anderson. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead. Chicago has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's the pick. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside, Anderson. Here's Sharp. 15 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie. He can't get that one to fall.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Outside Richardson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Doncic.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Mobley. From the arc. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Bulls up by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 1-point game. It's Sharp on the wing. And that misses. That would have put him up. Chicago with the ball. Richardson goes in. They set a pick. From the top of the key, they get the rebound. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. They get it back. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Richardson. Jokic the screen. And it's Richardson penetrating. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Snatched up.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Jokic with a screen on Anderson. Pass to Jokic. And there's a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday and then Friday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with Nashville, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
It's scooped up to take the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Jokic, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From 7 feet. New York, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jokic, the screen. On the wing, Richardson. Jokic against Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
Baldwin's checked in for New York.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Baldwin. It's Sharp on the wing from behind the arc. Shot misses.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Jokic with a screen on Anderson. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Jokic with a screen on Anderson. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up. He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the bucket is good.
Struggling in a game that could still go either way. That basket makes him 1 of 6 in the final period.
Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Anderson. And there's the lob. Davidson's shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Bagaric. Anderson covers. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 33 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. To the right side, takes a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in the game. Anderson covers. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Anderson. Back to Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Richardson. Here's Sharp, and there's a pick. Pass to Davidson. Yep, that one goes. Davidson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Anderson passes to Davidson. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And he throws it down with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
13 foul.
So both teams changing it up here. For New York, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Doncic passes to Sharp. To take the lead. Chicago grabs the miss. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Frazier, the pass to Mobley. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Mobley. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Bulls lead by 3.